Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's look is gonna be an Alia Bhatt inspired makeup tutorial. So I went from this face to this face. This look is so Alia. I mean, she does this really bright lip and she pulls it off so well. She's got kind of small eyes and she has like this really cute, girly, youthful face, and bright lips suit her so much. She really rocks a red lip very well. So let's go ahead. I'm just gonna start by I always do this. I prep my face with the tea tree toner water, and then I'm gonna go ahead and use some moisturizer. I'm actually gonna mix it in with my foundation today and use a sponge to apply it all over my face. So I make a little cocktail of the Calapure moisturizing lotion and my, what is that, Revlon Colorstay foundation, and I dampen my sponge with a little bit of that tea tree toner water, and I start to bounce it off on my skin. So if you see, I'm not dragging the sponge on my skin, I'm bouncing it off. Take it all over, apply a thin layer and blend it off all over the skin really well. Also, don't forget to bring it down on your neck a little bit. Let's go ahead and just moisturize those lips. We're going to be doing a really bright lip today, so I wanted to make sure that they're nice and supple. I also just took a tissue and cleaned all that foundation that got on my lips. Let's battle those blemishes away. I'm going to use my favorite concealer, the Select Cover Up Concealer by MAC, and I'm just going to dot it all over the blemishes on my face. And I showed two colors because I'm going to use NC42, which is the color of my skin, to cover up those dark, damn, horrid blemishes, and I'm going to use a little bit of a lighter color, the NC35, under my eyes later. So as you see, I'm using a soft fluffy brush and I'm just blending it all over my skin. With the same brush, I'm taking that NC35 color, the lighter color, and just adding it right under the eyes where you see a little bit of darkness coming through even after I've concealed. So this really brings a lot of light to your eyes, under eye area, and it kind of really highlights them and makes them look less tired. Let's set everything in place. I'm going to use the same sponge. By now it's dried up, so you can just take a little bit of that powder. I'm using a Body Shop one, and I'm pressing it again on my skin to set everything and mattify my skin. Now I'm going to take a kabuki brush. It's basically like any big powder fluffy brush, and I'm taking no product whatsoever and really just buffing off that excess powder off my skin to make everything look more natural. I'm going to take this Sephora eyeshadow with a rather small precise liner brush. This is a trick that I love for my brows. This is a new trick. I've never showed this on my channel before, but I really do like using it. So I like using a really fine liner brush, and I like flicking it like, tiny feathery flicks between the hairs of my brow. And as you see, I'm following the natural shape of my brow. I don't change it. I just fill in the blanks in my brows. So flick it up from the front area, flick it down on the outer edge, and see, they're looking so much better now. I love how you just groom your brows and it completely changes your face. At least that's what I feel. Now I just kind of brushed them up with a spoolie, and I took that sponge and run it through my brow so that everything looks natural and blended. I'm going to use the most gorgeous gold pencil in the whole world. This is a Sephora pencil that I had bought a long time ago, and I'm sketching it all over my lid as my base color. It is the most beautiful gold. It's not yellowy, it's not coppery, it's actually just straight up gold. Gorgeous. And it has this tiny specks of silver glitter in it. So I just put that and blended it off on my lid with my finger. Now I'm using a skin toned eyeshadow. It's like a peachy skin toned color from a Makeup Forever Professional palette that I have, and I'm just dabbing it all over my lid and setting that eye pencil in place. Use a fluffy brush and give everything a light blend so that everything looks seamless. Now I'm going to use the darker brown color in the same palette and add the tiniest amount to the outer edges of my eye, and also kind of take it up in my crease just a little bit to add a little bit of dimension to my eyes and warmth to my crease. This really makes a lot of difference to your eye shape. Now I'm going to use the stark white eyeshadow in the same palette. It's a stark white matte color, and add it as a under the eyebrow highlight. You must be thinking that white looks really silly as an eyeshadow, but it acts as a beautiful highlighter for your brows. Let's go ahead and sculpt those fat cheeks. I'm going to use some bronzing powder by MAC. It's called Solar Riche. It came in an old collection, but they have a lot of regular colors like golden bronze, bronze, that you can go ahead and buy. And I'm adding it to my cheeks. As you see, I'm kind of adding it in a diagonal way down my cheek. I first pat it, and then I use the brush to kind of really swoop it around and blend it. Now if you see, my face is going to look so much better just by adding a little bit of warmth to my skin. It's not looking pasty and bland and, you know, like weirdly fat and chubby. It has a little bit of dimension to it now. And I also like to take it down my collarbone a little bit so that it looks all balanced and nice and bronzy. I'm going to use the Cheeky Glow blush by Maybelline New York and add it to the apples of my cheek so that it adds a little bit more color. Always keep your sponge handy and just dab everything in place. Now, this is the start of the show. I love this product. Did you see my excitement back then? Look at that. Oh, it's like golden goddess beachy glow in a bottle. Now I'm going to use a tiny, or not tiny, but a smaller face brush and just add it to the high points of my face to go ahead and give me that lovely golden Brazilian glow, which I don't have, but it's okay. We have makeup, guys. Everything is possible. So I'm just using my fingers and that brush to blend it off on the high points of my face. I normally add it to the highest point of my cheekbones, on my cupid's bow, a little bit down the bridge of my nose, and also I'm going to take it a little bit on my collarbones and on my shoulders, and you'll see just in a second how that adds a lovely light glow. I'm just going to go ahead and line my waterline using this Vivid Smooth Eye Pencil by Maybelline. It's in a lovely pinky bronze color, and I'm just going to add it like a nice thick line and use my little finger to just blend it off and soften the line. Yay, I'm excited for this part. Lashes, my favorite bit. Curl those lashes and let's go ahead and put oodles and oodles and tons and quintals of mascara because it's never enough. I'm using the Colossal mascara by Maybelline New York, and go ahead and start putting it on like you do. So if you see, I just wiggle the brush up. That way you end up combing your lashes and painting them at the same time. And also make sure that you really start at the base of your lashes. You don't want to start somewhere midway, because then you're just gonna have like floating eyelashes, and yeah, that's not a cool look, trust me. See, look at that. I mean, if somebody asks me one of those silly questions, that what if you only have like one product, one beauty product, and you're stuck on a deserted island, what product would that be? It'll hands down be mascara. Nothing else. I might look like an idiot, all sunburned, and have rashes all over my face because of the sun, or because of the water, or because of anything, but I would want my mascara there, because I would just feel lovely and awake and pretty just by adding mascara. Okay, enough babble. Let's go ahead. I wanted to actually add a little bit of highlight to my inner corners of my eye because I feel it was looking a little dull, so I went ahead and added this beautiful yellowy gold shimmer pigment by Colorbar. Colorbar is actually a great brand. They're very affordable, and you get like really bang for your buck. And see how that really adds a lot of light, and it highlights my inner corners really well and makes my eyes look bigger and brighter. Let's go ahead and do those bright pink, reddy, gorgeous maroony lips. First, I'm using this Kryolan pencil and lining my lips really well. You want to do a very crisp line because it was a very well defined lip that Alia was wearing in on that Vogue cover, and it's such a beautiful color. It was like this most perfect, like a combination of burgundy, maroon, pink, magenta, red. Okay, Umang, that's a lot of colors, but I'm unable to really say what exact color it is, but it's just gorgeous. It's lovely, and I'm gonna try and recreate that. You can even just leave it like this if you like this color. I mean, you don't have to go ahead and add, or even just have nude lips with this look, but I really wanted to do a bright red lip. Let's zoom you guys in a little bit. And I'm going to use a red lipstick. I forgot to show you a close-up of the lipstick I'm using, but it'll be given in the description box below. Check it out. It's a lovely, lovely maroony red, and I just dotted it all over my lips. Now I'm using a pink magenta lipstick and adding it to the center of my lips so that it kind of adds that lovely ombre effect. This is my most trusted trick when I do really, really bright lips, bright and matte lips. I take a tiny piece of tissue, put it over my lips, and dab some powder over my lips, and look what it does. It kind of seals everything in place, makes everything look nice, bright, matte, and it really, really locks that lipstick on your lips. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed my Alia Bhatt inspired makeup tutorial. I hope that I was able to kind of achieve the kind of look that she was wearing on that Vogue cover. I love this look. I should actually wear this look more often and try and not, line my eyes so much, because normally I'm one of those people who concentrate a lot on their eyes rather than on their lips or skin. I would normally just do like really, really bright eyes and keep everything else soft. And I should actually change up a little bit, switch it out a little bit. This look is a lot more youthful somehow. I feel it makes you look healthy, youthful, cute, girly, and I do enjoy it. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Thank you so much. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked this video, share it with your friends if you did, and I'm gonna see you all next time. Bye.